Opposition leader Barra Jagdeo had accused coalition government of shifting the goalpost from financial to technical reasons for opposing the Amila Falls hydro project, while at the same time signaling that the People's Progressive Party was willing to hold talks about recommendations to revive the more than US $800 million project. Minister Greenidge at his most recent end-of-year press conference said Cabinet need to decide on what they need to go forward with on the Amila Falls project before any talks with the opposition can happen.
I can't tell you about the model. I'll tell you what I recommend to the Cabinet. Namely, that the Cabinet looks at this proposal and agrees a framework within which the others will be dealt with. Arrives at a conclusion as to what to do about a Amila or any similar base supply. Once the Cabinet has a reasonably clear position on this, it becomes easier to hold discussions with partners, including the PPP. And after that is clear, because you can't go with each minister running in a different direction as to where he wants to go to meet with the PPP. So that position has to be cleared up on the government side. Figures have to be brought, reviewed, and then after discussion, we can see whether we can go forward.
You will remember that it was the Norwegian consultancy firm Norconsult that had conducted a facts-based review of the project and had endorsed it as the #1 choice to significantly begin weaning Guyana off fossil fuel-generated electricity, but at the same time has identified several potential technical deficiencies that it recommends should be addressed. The opposition leader's office signals that the PPP is willing to hold talks about the future of the project before the search begins for the new investor. Minister Greenidge feels the PPC may have its own agenda on the issue.
I can't speak for the PPP, so I don't know whether, notwithstanding this now report, which reinforces an earlier report that was made by the IDB, whether the PPP is now going to be willing to start afresh and say, okay, well, we will look dispassionately at the proposals you have. I can't guarantee that part because I don't think anybody could speak for Mr. Jagdeo, and he seems to be the only voice of consequence on the PPP side in relation to this matter. But what we can try to do on the APNU-FC side is to clear in our minds what is needed to go forward, and then that can be the basis for discussion. And it will be a package along the lines informed by the President's program on greening Guyana, green energy. I don't think anyone won't have a
Greenidge also laments that the government green agenda will set the pace for renewable energy in Guyana to benefit all Guyanese, and that the PPC's agenda is to score political points, which is not good for the country.
All of Georgetown, Demerara, interface to do that in time. The minister will fashion that program for you, but what I'm saying to you from the analytical side, from where we started, and from our commitment to a responsible renewable energy program, green energy program, it will be a package that consists of many elements. It's going to have a major base hydro, a major base for the Demerara interconnected system, and other elements as financing can be secured and in accordance with the development. Hinterland areas, for example, the government, I think, has already indicated that a number of these hinterland areas it is going to do standalone hydro, standalone wind power, and others to deal with those needs.
Andrew Wicks reporting for Channel 2 Headline News.